This is me after a weekend of self-care, but trust me, just 2 days ago, I felt horrible. We all have bad days, but the best part, we don't have to stay in them. I dedicated my weekend to a full glow up and the difference is unreal. If you're feeling off, take this as your sign, because you can do this too. I spent the past 3 days laying on the bed, watching K-dramas, eating sugar, gluten, of course, was hysterical crying and giving up on life. Let's call it period coma. I was biting gel on my nails, so my nails look horrible. My period is almost over. I feel a little better, so let's go put myself together. We have to do something about that. I want to start with my lash extension. Usually it's given me the biggest boost of confidence and prettiness, and it's the fastest thing to do, so I'm gonna start with that. I have a whole video about this process. I've been experimenting a lot with different lashes, with different wands, with different glues, but I still came back to something that I've been using before. Just look at this fastest boost of my face. I'm gonna do the second one. It's like super fast and super easy. The next step is hair. Hair usually the game changer, because you can have the best makeup, the best look, but if your hair is messy, it's done. I'm kind of supposed to do a hair wash day today, so I decided to do some hair oiling and to make some sleek hairstyle for today. And at night, or maybe tomorrow morning, I will wash my hair. Forget what you've seen before in this video. That's the way you should see me without makeup. That was not me before. That was a person from the period coma. I want to do some skincare. Skincare is such a crucial part right now for me, because I've been eating gluten, sugar, junk food for the past days, and I have nothing on my face. Like, I got couple points on the right cheek, just on one side, and that's it. Before, when I was eating a little bit of sugar, a little bit of gluten, I would just get all covered with my face. I washed my face in the morning just with water. Now I'm gonna apply a little bit, tiny bit of azelaic acid. I'm mostly focusing on my cheeks and on my forehead. That's where my rosacea is spreading usually. A little bit of barrier support serum, and of course SPF, because I'm using azelaic acid in the morning and at night, and my skin is a little more sensitive. I have to wear SPF. I kind of use SPF every time anyway, but with azelaic acid I apply it even if I stay home. I'm gonna do some quick makeup for today. I don't want to do anything super special, just BB cream, brush on my brows, and a little bit of lipstick. We are going grocery shopping today and looking for the new apartment, because this apartment is super loud and I told you before that I really want to leave it. I've been struggling filming videos because there's always cars and motorbikes passing by. It's been so loud, and every time I record I have to pause for a second, wait some minutes, and then keep saying what I'm saying. So hopefully we're gonna move to the new apartment pretty soon. I don't care if it's gonna be smaller, whatever. I just don't want to have this crazy noise every time. I'm not gonna do anything with my eyes because I just did lash extensions, and I will try not to touch so much them during today, even when I wash my face at night. So today it's gonna be lip makeup mostly. Good morning, girls. Yesterday all my plans went crazy. I came back home very late with a lot of anxiety. All I could do it was just walk to reduce my anxiety, eat, and go to sleep. That's it. And yes, my anxiety is back. It's back the same as construction work across the street. I don't know how loud you can hear it. I hope not so loud, because they're not gonna stop. They're gonna drill all day. What's my plan for today? Obviously, I want to do something with my hands, because they are in horrible condition. They all flaky. The nail gel is gone. Looks like I was in the fight or something. I also want to do my hair. I already washed it. I wanted to do it with you, but I've been waiting for these guys to stop and they were not stopping. I'm gonna start with nails because it's probably gonna take the longest. and I don't need to talk a lot. Hopefully this guys will stop while I'm gonna do my nails. I really like the color I did last time. It was perfect for me, so I decided to do the exact same manicure again. I love my new short nails and I plan to keep them this way for now. So I removed all the length that grew over the past months. I wouldn't mind if they were a little longer, but for some reason short nails collect much more dirt than long ones. So I cut them down completely to make sure there's no space for dirt to build up. The manicure is the same as last time, just with argan oil. I don't think I need to show you everything in detail since I already filmed it before. If you're curious about the process, check out my previous nail video where I got rid of my long nails. These guys are finally finished. I'm done with the nails and now I'm gonna dry my hair. We have to go in 1.5 hours to see the new apartment. I'm gonna use blow dryer as always with this thing. Of course, a little bit of serum. You're probably getting bored of my not changing routine. They keep showing the same stuff over and over. But I'm trying to be super transparent here, okay? I'm not promoting products here. I'm just showing you whatever I'm really using in real life. That's why it's not changing so often. I'm gonna point blow dryer down to create extra glossiness. Okay, it's not completely dry, but it's kind of almost dry. I don't want to over dry my hair, they become entangly on the end, so I'm gonna leave it air dry. I still have 1 more hour before we go and I feel like it's enough for them to completely finish. And while it's happening, I'm gonna do some whitening strips. I've been showing this already, but in case you did not see my previous videos, I'm using this whitening strips and I usually cut them in half because my teeth are super sensitive, and if I go with the strip around my teeth and also glue this on the back, my teeth hurting a lot. So I cut them like this, my teeth are not hurting, and I get double amount of whitening strips that was in the back. And I think I'm gonna leave it for 20 minutes. Originally you have to do for 30, but my teeth are too sensitive. I'm finally back home after a long day. We were checking new apartments today and we found new area that we didn't know existed before, with super calm environment. It's high on the hills, there's no really buses, there's no really motorbikes, there's no noise, and it's super quiet. It's closed communities there, it's so nice, it's so beautiful, and we were checking apartments there today and I came back home with anxiety again. It's like, it's not going away now. It's so bad. I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to fix this situation. I'm gonna walk every single day more than 2 hours. So hopefully I will feel better soon. But for now, just know I'm not gonna be probably so active on YouTube. I just can't push myself when I'm super anxious. I just can't film. I can't edit. I don't want to give you this energy. Right now I caught a little moment to finish this video. I want to finish my hair. Because I was using blow dryer, my ends feeling frizzy. It doesn't look on the camera like this because it's super shiny anyway, but it's tangling much easier than it would be. So I'm gonna do my basic night treatment with the serum. And I'm just gonna apply it on the ends and it should get even more glossiness. I don't know if it's even possible to get more glossiness because my hair is like a mirror right now. Usually I use 2 steps at night. First I use leave-in conditioner and then I use serum or oil, but today because I used heavy mask, I don't want to overload my hair. And that's basically it. At night before going to sleep, I'm gonna apply baby cream all around my hands and then apply Vaseline. It's gonna be sort of slugging for my hands because it has all this flakiness. It kind of looks better right now because I was doing manicure, but I still want to do this, and right before going to sleep I'm gonna slug my hands. That's basically it. I feel so much better on the outside. Now I need to work on my inside, even though outside looking like this helping a lot, like 100%. One of the treatment that I'm doing when I'm feeling down is I'm just doing makeup. It's changing everything completely. But yeah, don't lose me if I'm gonna be not so active. I will try to post more, but I don't know. It's about anxiety, it's not about me. See you in the next video. Love yourself.